Alright guys, so I figured I would make a video so that I can explain the dream I had last night. And as usual, you always have to do it first thing or else you forget. The more you're awake, the more you forget the information. So I need to do this right away. So I am in Canada, and in the dream, a friend of mine from World of Warcraft, I still talk to her to this day on my BattleNet. She's in Texas. Yeah, she's in Texas. And so in the dream, she calls me up and she's like, come on over, come stay a couple of days. So I go on a road trip on a red scooter. Okay, that's how I got there. So I go, it's beautiful, I'm enjoying the way. In the dream, it took 3 days. I remember being told 3 days, because at one point we say, it took me 3 days to get here. All right, so I know it's 3 days travel. All right, so there's nothing established to where it was. It doesn't necessarily mean it was Texas, but she lives there, okay, for a fact. So it doesn't mean that that's where it was. But, okay, however, so I go and I arrive there, and she's living in this weird house, broken house. There's not much furniture. It's very gloomy. I'm staying in the basement. I'm hanging out. There's people coming and going in the house, and with different energies, different people, but they're all cool, like, and I'm a type of person, like, usually get along with anyone. You're cool with me, you talk with me, everything's all right. So, I'm just getting along. There's sometimes some people have more caution towards them, and kind of leave it as a yes, no thing. But I'm getting different vibes from these people. And then something happens in the dream where I'm like, no, I need to get out of here. Okay, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling depressed. I'm not feeling good. I need to get out. So I go outside in the front yard, and I'm starting to like try to pack up and leave. And the people from the house figure that, oh, she's getting ready to go, and they don't want that. Nor does my friend. And so my friend comes out, and I'm like, look at the sky. It's really crazy. And it was like the normal skies you see, blue with clouds and whatever. But then there was like almost like chemtrail lines, and they were going black and red, like fire almost. Okay, red with black smoke, charged smoke lines. Okay, just one. And then, so I'm like, look, I need to get out. I need to go home. Something's not right. Something doesn't feel right. And then she's like, well, it's too bad. How are you going to get home? And I think that's where I said, well, it's going to be 3 days. I have enough gas or whatever for the scooter. I'm like, where's my scooter? And then she's like, oh, she smirks this, like, and this is my friend here, right? And she's conspiring with the other people to get me to stay. They don't want me to go. Okay, and they're trying to keep me against my will, basically. So then she's like, oh, I sold it. And I'm like, what do you mean? You have no right to sell my scooter. Like, now I'm stuck. Like, now I have to find a different way. And then she's like, just kind of like, oh, well, I guess you'll have to stay here and figure it out, right? And yeah, so I was really mad. I started getting just, how can you do this? You're supposed to be my friend. And like, who are you to stop me from doing what I want to do? I came here to see you, and I don't like something. You have to pay me the respect for me to be able to go. So, sorry, I had to close the door. Anyways, no distraction. See? Okay, I'm supposed to be distracted there, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, so they didn't want to stop me from going. Then, this is the crazy part. I see this big shining explosion kind of thing, and boom, like something falls to the ground. And there's a few people that come to witness it, and there's this entity that comes out, all right? And it's not human-like, it's not alien like alien. How do you determine alien? Not the big googly eyes, and you know what I mean? Like it's like this cross between the two. It's almost like a small lizard when it's just born, okay? And if you made that into a human with yellow hair, very like not even bleached, like yellow white kind of hair, short back, like even like unlike a hairstyle that you would like almost shave but not. It was weird. Anyways, describing it, and he comes down and he's down and the people, and he's starting to fool. He's the fool. He's fooling the people, right? Making them believe in something that he's not. And then I stand there like maybe like 2 meters away, so that'd be like 3-4 feet away ish. Anyways, 5 feet, let's say 5-6 feet away, okay? And he's right in front of me, and there's people around. Okay, and I stood up, and I went up to him, and I went, "Go away, Lucifer, go away." And then he's like the pride, the mocking, and he's like, "What are you to stand up to me and try to stop me?" You know what I mean? Like, look what I can make them do and stand up to you. Can you stand up to the master source? That's what he did. And I looked at him straight in the face and went, "You're not gonna win. You're not. You're gonna lose. You're losing. You're mad because you've already lost." And that pissed him off. That pissed him right off. And then he again tries to smirk it off. It's like, yeah? What? Mocking. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do about it? AKA, I am trying to control things. Control things and make people do things they normally wouldn't do. And just as you think that you know something is true, he'll come in and twist it very last minute, you know? Do you ever get to the point that you're just like, well, that's a shocker. I didn't think that was gonna turn out that way. Or someone's perfectly fine and suddenly they're not. Or suddenly they change. Yeah. So that was that. And so I said, "You're gonna lose. You're not gonna win. We've already won. You've lost. Go away, Loki. Go away." And then, like, and suddenly I was like, and the people behind me, okay, they weren't just people, all right? They were you guys, okay, all behind saying the same thing. And there was noise, and I'm not focusing on that, but they're doing it too. Okay, it's not just me. I'm just through my perspective here. And he's there, and there's people all around. So, to me, and then he fucks off. Okay, he does leave. He's just like, whatever, what are you guys gonna do? It's like, you try. It's all of you, but there's still one of me. Remember who I am. Remember who's controlling this. So yeah, he was very, very cocky, as you would expect, right? But yeah, I think the message is pretty clear, okay? Is that you'll see him trying to play with you, right? But remember what side you're on, and remember that side has victory. All right, it is. So another little fact, my audience is never great for this fact, but I will throw it in anyways. I went downstairs. I have a 7-month-old, and I came back and she's on my iPad playing around. But funny part here is that she brings up a tarot reading and picks cards, okay, on her own. I put them all. I haven't looked at it. I haven't, because I have these apps for tarot because I know tarot, right? I know, and this is why I say some audience might not agree. You can press the stop button, okay, if you don't want to hear about tarot. But she did bring up one of the apps and pick the cards out, and the last one was Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, and anyone who knows tarot knows that the wands, the staffs, are fire element associated with, okay, right? Reversal cards usually mean the reverse of what it means. Reversed for Nine of Wands, and not all the time, but mostly. But Nine of Wands basically means going forward with something. Reversals usually mean there's going to be confusion and you're going to be stopped. You're going to be stopped on a project or venture that you're trying to do. You're trying to bring something forth, and it's no. All right. Therefore, coupled with that dream that I had, all right, the message to me is that things that you're going to try to manifest, because you have the power to manifest things. When you start seeing them for what they are, you can actually go along with it. And with the help of God, with the help of Jesus, you can manifest your life the way you see it right to be. Now, who would like to disturb that? Would be Satan himself, Lucifer, right? So he will put that block to stop you from your correct path or what you want that's in your heart. Whether it be giving God's word, whether it's reading the Bible, whatever, he's gonna put distractions to stop it so you don't have the time. You know what I mean? All right, so remember, the message here is loud and clear. If you're going for something and suddenly there's something at that crossroads, there's something that's stopping you, no matter what the venture is, okay? No, call our side, okay? And that's if you need prayers, that's if you need help. Don't feel like you need to be alone in this. The GLOP family knows when something's going down, mass prayers as a collective, as a family, we work better together. Not me alone can take on Satan on his own, but we all can. All right, so that is the message that I am being told, and you guys need to remember. You need to remember that. Don't take things on by yourself just because you think you can. Sometimes it's okay to ask for help. And when you know that you have a whole family and a whole support system that can do the same things that you can do, that feels God with you and has grace in you and can lead to the light, to the proper way, don't be afraid to ask, okay? That's my message to you.